What up, my fellow weirdos? Fever here. How's everyone doing today? Staying out of trouble? If you've been a follower of this channel, then you know we started a series called the Exotic Kiosk Builds. Ooh, ah. In today's episode, we'll be covering the truth. It's a 15 round per minute, 3-round magazine void rocket launcher. It comes with volatile launch, high velocity rounds, grenades and horseshoes, and composite stock. The intrinsic trait is prototype True Seeker. This weapon's rockets have tracking. Lock onto targets when aiming down sights. This just means aggressive tracking. I don't know why they didn't say that. The Truth was a fan favorite in D1 PvP, and I remember a lot of cool montages I used to watch of players doing stupid trick shots with it. But like most weapons that came over from D1, it doesn't feel the same. It's not bad, just feels different. Maybe it's the velocity of grenades and horseshoes. I don't know. The build I put together is very simple, and actually it's a nice change of pace to use something other than a sword in the heavy slot. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of seeing swords everywhere. I use them too. But don't get me wrong, this build won't compete in the DPS department against swords, but still, it's something different, and I like that. The beauty of this is that it works with any class, any charge with light mods, and any rocket launcher, even a legendary one you found in a dumpster out back. The only one I cannot confirm is Eyes of Tomorrow, because that stupid thing won't drop for me. I'm about to summon some chicken heart voodoo on Tanix just to get it. Okay, let's get into the mods already. The main mod needed is Argent Ordnance. This mod reads, while charged with light, readying or firing a rocket launcher grants it increased damage and reload speed. Damaging a combatant with a rocket launcher consumes 1 stack of charge with light. How it works is, once charged with light, you get hella fast reload and some good burst damage. This mod is stackable and supposedly gives you a 5% damage increase for each additional mod, but I couldn't find any recent info to back that up. Personally, I would use those open mod slots for something else like stacks on stacks or supercharged. This build actually benefits from having more stacks of charge with light because it consumes 1 stack every time you hit a target. Stacks on stacks gives you an additional stack of charge with light for every stack you earn, and supercharged lets you earn 2 additional stacks of charge with light, up to a total of 5. I tested this mod in solo legend and master lost sectors along with 1250 and 1280 nightfalls, and I gotta say, the Truth was putting in some work, especially against the champions. I was seriously impressed. It paired so well with my champion mods from the seasonal artifact. Now, to become charged with light is dependent on what kind of player you are or what activity you're doing. And this is the beauty part I was talking about earlier. If you have champions, pair your mods accordingly. I like sidearms, SMGs, and pulse rifles, so I use the Become Charged with Light mod, Swift Charge. A lot, actually, now that I think about it. I pair it with the seasonal anti-barrier mods, which happen to be Pulse Rifle or SMG. If you like bows, hand cannons, or scout rifles, you can use Precision Charge to become charged with light. And this happens to pair very well with the Champion Overload Unstoppable seasonal mods. You might like auto rifles or trace rifles, so I'd go with Sustain Charge. You could even go with Taking Charge if you don't want to put any effort in and just collect orbs to become charged with light. There is no right or wrong way to do this, as long as you have the Argent Ordnance mod equipped and something to become charged with light in the first place. One mod I'm still up in the air about though is Blast Radius. That mod reads, become charged with light by rapidly defeating multiple combatants with grenade launchers or rocket launchers. It's really easy to become charged with light from this mod, but it also uses your heavy unless you're using a special grenade launcher. If you're not using a special grenade launcher, then you have to use your heavy to become charged with light. And to me, that kind of defeats the purpose, especially if you're like me and heavy never drops. I know I didn't go into deep detail with this and give you a copy and paste build, but that's because I encourage everyone to try new stuff out. Have some fun and experiment like a college student. Tell me what mods you paired this with down in the dungeon we call the comment section. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, but more importantly, just be a good person to one another and have a fantastic day. Thank you!